All right, what is going on, guys? Today I'm coming to you from my living room. Yeah, I don't know. I had the ability to today, and I thought, I'll go ahead and take that chance. It'll be different. Maybe there's some different acoustics. If it's too echoey, I apologize. That would kind of suck. But anyway, whoa. Dying of COVID over here. Not actually, probably not a good joke to make, but whatever. But yeah. So today, instead of more of my normal typical videos, this is also coming out on a Thursday. Big surprise, not Reddit Review Thursday. If you watched the last Reddit Review Thursday, obviously that was the end of season 2. There'll be season 3 starting up soon. Yeah. So if you missed that, if you missed the series, go back and make sure you watched all of those. But anyway, today, doing something different, we're going to be talking about somebody who's been going around the internet a lot for the last few weeks. Probably not as prominent now as he was, say, 2 weeks ago. But we're going to be just having a nice little discussion today about Chris Chan. So, if you don't know who Chris Chan is, I don't know where you've been, but basically they created comics a long time ago. The comics were called Sonichu, so maybe that rings a bell. But yeah, they made these comics, and a Sonichu, just so we have full transparency and clarification here, is Sonic. Sonic the Hedgehog, the little blue thing that runs around, right? Mixed with Pikachu, the thing from Pokemon that lights up and just blasts people with lightning and shit. Yeah, we got those two combined into one just beautiful character named Sonichu. So, yeah, that sounds a little weird, probably because it is. Very complex, though. Quite interesting. It's really complex. It's a really complex world. This whole thing is very complex. And I'm just kind of giving an overview just because I felt like it would be something interesting to talk about on the channel. Yeah, so I'm really giving a brief overview. If you really want to go into this, if this is something that sparks your interest, there's like 50 hours worth of documentary or of documented footage and stuff like that on somebody else's channel. I can't think of it. Maybe I'll leave it in the description if I don't forget. But yeah, I mean, Chris Chan, which I'm going to be saying he a couple times later. They did transition into a female, so, I'll try and use she. If I forget, that's my bad. But anyway, yeah, she is one of the most documented people on the internet. As the Misfits put it, one of the most documented people right behind Jesus and Hitler. So, yeah, pretty well documented person here, pretty well documented situation, and it's crazy. So, they are autistic, but they are high functioning. It's very high functioning autism. They can obviously have some form of communication, some social skills, but they're not like you or me, where we're able to fully understand each other, understand things like sarcasm, jokes, stuff like that. It can't really process stuff as that. So this leads to when you make a comic book and you post it to the internet and you're somebody of that group of people, then there's gonna be people on the internet that are obviously gonna try and take advantage of you. I mean, there's people on the internet that try and take advantage of anybody. I mean, they could be trying to take advantage of me, and I'm mostly okay functioning in the head, but Yeah, so just internet trolls just hopped on the train and just took every single opportunity they could to try and just put this person into some weird situation, something that would make them look stupid, something incriminating, anything of that caliber. um, yeah, and so just recently, it came out that they possibly, allegedly might have raped their dementia riddled mother, their own mother, with dementia. She's like 86, I think is the age, somewhere around there. Obviously, not really somebody who probably can consent anymore. Her time's probably come and gone. But yeah, there. This is why I'm saying there's a lot to unpack here. This just stems off of other things like the Sonichu comic books were very like sexually and torture and weird themes to some of them in certain areas, which everybody found a little off-putting, but most people made jokes or would harass Chris Chan. Yeah, just stuff like that over them. Nobody really thought that it was that big of a deal, but yeah, a big deal. I mean, somewhere in the timeline of events, which I'm sure you can find somewhere, you know, after transition, walked into GameStop, I guess, and it was right around the time that Sonic's arms became blue rather than tan, or either vice versa. I don't know. Oh, tan instead of blue. That is what it was. Okay. So right around that time, walked into GameStop, just, got into an argument with a GameStop employee over the color of Sonic's arms or limbs or whatever. And yeah, the GameStop employee, obviously was just like, I don't know what the fuck you want. I'm paid minimum wage. I don't make Sonic. I don't know why you're yelling at me for this. And yeah, the GameStop worker got basically just like drive-by pepper sprayed by Chris Chan. There's also a video of that somewhere. I mean, I'm just going over very general things here. I don't want to dive too deep into this because that's not really what my channel is about. My channel is more about, the lighthearted thing side of things, more of the jokes, this is a weird situation, but let's try to make some jokes about it. So, yeah, if you really want to get into this, I recommend going other places. But, yeah, I mean, this is kind of the thing. There was also somewhere in the timeline, there was I think a 13-year-old boy, and Chris Chan had this application for a girlfriend. Because he was a he at the time, he wanted a girlfriend, so he made this application. He was in college, and yeah, he posted it. It was, he wanted a boyfriend-free women, or it was put some weird way like that. Yeah, and they had to meet all these expectations and requirements. It kind of messed up, but I mean, not the worst thing in the world. Yeah, but this is really where a lot of the trolling began. A lot of people came and, were saying, oh, I'm all these things. They were like a 13-year-old boy. One boy got Chris Chan to send a video of him just ruthlessly fucking a blow-up doll. So yeah, I don't know why you would want to see that if you're a 13-year-old boy. I guess he was just, trolling him so hard, right? So funny. It's just kind of weird overall. I mean, that's how a lot of the stories with this individual kind of end. It's just a lot of weirdness. It's pretty much every story just ends at I kind of wish I didn't know that. But yeah, anyway, it essentially She has been thrust back into the spotlight in recent times because of these now incest rape allegations. Sorry about that noise if you can hear that right now. My dog has just decided to bury something in a beanbag in my living room. So if you hear that noise, just know it's my dog going, having a great time burying something. But yeah, anyway, it's just, so recently brought back up into the spotlight because of these incest slash rape slash totally messed up allegations, which most likely happened. Christian did basically admit to all of them, but anyway, you can't say 100%. Who knows? They have a trial sometime, I think. I'm not sure when. It could have already happened. I have no idea. But, so they have a trial set, and that'll all get figured out. I mean, that's not for me to judge, right? But, so there's a lot of things going on there, and obviously brought this individual back up in not a great way. I think before it was kind of like some people were cool and interested in this, and that's why this person was probably so documented, because people were like, this is interesting, the story around this is interesting. And then now with these, recent allegations and stuff, it's people look at it as a lot more of a darker kind of tone. Not very many people are supportive of this individual in any way now, which I can't really say I am either. I mean, if they did actually, genuinely have sex with their 86-year-old dementia-riddled mom, there's just... there's nothing good I can say to recover that. I don't think anybody could. I think that will wrap up this. This was actually much longer than I expected. I'm over here at 12 minutes and 30 seconds. I just thought we would have a fun little discussion today because Reddit review's over, so I could also throw in, those announcements at the beginning. But, I didn't want to do just an announcement video, so I thought, I'll give my opinions on this, share some information. I thought it would be kind of interesting. So if you liked the video, leave a like. Maybe I'll just do these, kind of chilled out talking to the audience videos more often, because they're obviously super easy to make. I'm basically just sitting here talking with no audience. So it's kind of weird, but it's not too bad. So leave a like if you want to see more of those. If you didn't like the video, you can go ahead and leave a dislike. But let's just think about that here, and you want to leave a like instead. But anyway, hit the subscribe button. Trying to get to 100. We're on the way. We just got to keep it up, and I got to stop posting shorts, but we can make it by the end of the year. And I think that wraps up all of my telling you to do stuff section of the video. So thank you guys so much for watching. Means a lot to me as always, and I will see you guys in the next video, which hopefully will not be a short. Could be, hopefully won't be. So see you guys. Have a nice